It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got the Titans Offensive Player of the Year. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Titans and the...
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Throwing to start the drive. Grady. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Operating from the gun, Grady. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Foyesade Aluakin gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Looking to throw. Grady. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. Well, this defense for the Jaguars, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big third down play, and he did an excellent job.
Throwing to start the drive. Grady. Open man is Myers. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. They'll try and sneak it here. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. These two teams met in Nashville earlier in the year, with the Titans coming away victorious. So a win here in Jacksonville would give them the season series. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Grady. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Off the play fake. Grady steps away. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And he will have a Titans first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Now this time he'll look to throw. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Back to throw. Grady. It's Myers again with another catch. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains. Looking to throw. Grady fighting to stay upright. Being chased out left. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On second and goal, here's the option. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Well, he had success earlier in the drive keeping it himself. Not here, though.
And sometimes when you have that kind of success, you can fall in love with the option a little bit too much and not give the defense credit for making adjustments.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Chigakonkwo. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from evening this one up. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself, no reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Titans offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he comes into this final weekend of the season as the NFL's leader in passing yards as he looks to end his strong campaign on a high note. Throwing to start the drive. Grady. He'll complete this one to Okonkwo. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Forced out to his left. Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Off play action. Grady. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Off the play fake. Grady. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 26. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. To throw from his end zone. Grady out to his left. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. Operating from the gun, Grady. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back 1st downs.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Myers. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw. Grady shakes off the sack. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. It sets him back for 2nd down. Off play action. Grady. That's caught by Myers. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. Looking to throw. Grady got his man complete over the middle. It's Myers. Touchdown Titans. Jacoby Myers, 31 yards as his guys are able to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Titans offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he enters this final weekend of the regular season as the NFL's leader in touchdown passes.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing to start the drive. Grady. Dancing to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. And that is incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. The 20. Big strides, look at him go. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Chig Okonkwo with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game. And the Titans are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Tennessee offense set to go again. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
On the set.
Throwing to start the drive. Grady. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Back to throw now on first down. Again to Calvin Ridley, and he's got it once more. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. So from the 37, here's second down and 2. Back to throw. Grady. Over the middle, complete. It's Myers. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 20-yard line. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game.
Let's go.
Back to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Taking it in from the 20. And the Titans look poised to reach 17-0 as they add on to their lead.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself,
the Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead. That one looks like he'll throw here. Buying time to his left. And he's got this down to the 35. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. They'll look to throw here on first down. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Looking to throw. Grady. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Titans have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits are on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Tennessee,
They make NFL history with this, their 17th win without a loss, a perfect 17-0 on the regular season.
and now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville,
This loss will be the capper to a dismal 4-13 campaign.
and this front office will have plenty of work to do in the draft and through free agency to turn this ship around.
Madden football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Colts and the Titans, and it's coming up next.
Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Today, we continue with a terrific matchup in the divisional round. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Tennessee Titans. So glad you're having us in for this divisional round matchup. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Partner, playing in front of the home crowd. That is something you get when you're the #1 seed. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
Mike, I was watching the news this morning, and people were tailgating before the sun even came up. I mean, these fans have been waiting for this one since the moment they clinched home field advantage. That excitement, it's translated into a ridiculous hostile environment. I mean, it's clear the support of this entire city right now falls behind this team, and with that comes a lot of pressure.
Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll drop to throw. He's going to run it. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Back to throw. Gonna get that complete. Jacoby Myers. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Now they'll set up to throw. His pass caught. It's Chigokonkwo. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw, and he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The Titans offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all...
Let's go. Check out.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll look to throw. Wow! And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Go.
Now, faking the give. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 1 quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back in Music City after this. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He runs with it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense.
The Titans offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Go.
They'll throw out of the gun. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
And this has been a familiar sight all day today for this defense. They have no answer for this quarterback as a runner. That last scramble puts him over 100 yards for the day.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go, here we go.
He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Ready? Set, go.
The pressure too much, and he goes down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now,
The Titans offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more.
Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. George Karlaftis, the former Boilermaker, in there for the sack. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. Here's a 2nd and 12.
Come on, set. Ready?
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now he'll run.
you know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
3rd and long.
Set it.
He's got his tight end. That's Okonkwo. And he will score. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Tennessee. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. inside the 10. And a critical tackle there. They were getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. One of these two teams is going to move on to the conference championship. We'll get it back to you two in just a moment. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, where you see the final score there. Tua Tagovailoa, excellent in the W, as his guys get victory number 12 on the year. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet.
Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's brought in by Myers. Oh, and they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go.
Now he'll run it. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage. But that's all he can get out of that one. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Set, go.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. He's going to get it to Okonkwo.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability.
Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and will try to sustain it here down the stretch. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Let's go now.
He's got Myers on the completion. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll go right back to Myers. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 33 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Kick Okonkwo. Touchdown Titans. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to...
And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. They'll drop to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He'll drop to throw. His throw left side is complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. Back to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and, man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
On 2nd and goal, here's the zone read. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. 3rd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll try to run for it. And he'll get this only down to the 6-yard line. So for the moment, the defense with the stop at... So it's a win here for the Titans. They are moving on as the #1 seed. The victory means they locked down another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl.
It's time for the AFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Tennessee. It's the Dolphins and the reigning Super Bowl champs on EA Sports.
Just a tick under 70,000 packed in here at Nissan Stadium. Not a seat to be had as playoff football and certainly playoff fever have descended upon the Music City of Nashville, Tennessee.
Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it should be a great one, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Tennessee Titans.
Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And so the Titans set to go to work for the first time. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback.
And we talked about it last week, the pressure of not just playing in the playoffs and now in the championship game as they try to close out a perfect 19-0 season. Of all the games they played, though, this year, this is far and away the toughest one. If they find a way to win it, guess what the next one will be? The toughest one they played. That's what happens when you have a perfect record on the line. And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Let's go now.
Operating from the gun, Grady. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Second catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Heck of a start for him here, Charles, on this opening drive, and they're doing it all through the air. That's 4 snaps and 4 passes so far.
And I do think that there's an argument, Brandon, to maybe mix in a running play or two, but the way that these offenses are constructed, you can get that done with swing passes and checkdowns. The way they're throwing it, I keep pressing it downfield.
He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
Well, I liked it. Just take the snap, burrow forward, and pick up the few inches you need for a first down.
And defensively, I don't think they were expecting that. They looked a little surprised in the middle.
Yeah, a little bit wary there, weren't they? Because that can be a throwaway down where maybe you go play action, fake it, and try and get something big. But instead he said, forget it. Let's just get a first down and start a new set.
The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. Back to throw. Grady. That escapes the sack. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
That'll be complete to Okonkwo.
A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
They'll look to throw again. Steps away to, and he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Titans are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game.
So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
He was able to cap off that impressive opening drive with a touchdown run himself. And they'll look for more on drive number 2. It's first down.
Ready, set. Set. Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Grady. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This is caught, and he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Calvin Ridley from 21 yards away.
And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on fourth down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Grady.
A short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Off the play fake. Grady. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Able to spin 3. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
Bottom line is that he is just something else as a runner, because there are not many QBs in this league who can rip off a game that big, and he did it with the defense giving him a little extra attention after he hit him on a run earlier this series.
Here we go.
Back to throw now on first down. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Grady. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. It's their quarterback scoring on the 2-yard keeper.
And the Titans continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. He capped off that last drive himself, had the touchdown run. Now he'll take over here again, 1st and 10.
Following the fumble recovery, Grady over the middle. He's got Myers. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Back to throw. Grady being chased out left. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Titans continue to pull away here in this first half.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want him to land on a shoulder wrong or take a big shot. But he looks none the worse for wear here, and that winds up a touchdown.
He's had quite the game running the football. Last time he finished in the end zone with his legs for the 3rd time in this one. We'll see what they can do here as they start this drive, 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Grady. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against him throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
Let's go.
They'll throw this out wide and complete it to Ridley. They'll go for a gain of 7. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Gets past one man. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Fighting through pressure. Forced out to his left. Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Well, number 1 on the list of things not to do when you're up 3 scores in the 3rd. That right there, give the football away.
I love when you speak like that. You know how doctors talk about taking the Hippocratic Oath, first do no harm?
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Here we go, Shaq.
Operating from the gun, Grady.
A short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Let's go now. Go.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Dancing to his left. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
The Titans set and ready to go on offense.
Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Throwing to start the drive, Grady. Buying time to his left. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Bradley Chubb collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3.
We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away from pretty good yardage, and that time they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
Off play action. Grady on the move to his left. And got his man complete. Fighting through it. He's got space. Touchdown, Titans. Calvin Ridley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Titans are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. They are getting closer and closer to lifting that Lamar Hunt trophy. Not home.
Ready.
That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And give him a gain of 37.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Grady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Back to throw again.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Touchdown! Jacoby Myers, a 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Titans have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth.
Well, they've been part of the cream of the crop in the AFC all season. It's becoming more and more evident that they're going to get a shot to play for that Super Bowl title.
The momentum has been building, and you mentioned how well they've played throughout the season. It's all come together for them, and they are really laser-focused on being that team to represent in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they have been dominant in this one.
The Titans are AFC champions. Thanks for watching, everybody, and good night.